Okay, week 15 starts tonight, and I'm doing all right with my record at 130 to 78. Week 14 started off bad because the Steelers are garbage, losing to another 2-win team in the Patriots. They allowed 21 points in the first half, and while they did stop them from scoring in the second half, and they could have possibly won, they decided to throw a 30-yard bomb down the field on 4th and 2 with a guy open at the first down marker 3 yards away from the line of scrimmage. So yeah, Steelers are in trouble. Bengals, I had a feeling they would beat the Colts. Just didn't think they would just go win by 20. Jake Browning is moving the ball better than Burrow has been. Yeah, I'm going to say that. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. Joe Flacco is leading the Browns to a positive end for this season. I don't know if I like that. But the Jags, Trevor Lawrence, I was surprised that he got the start. And while they did end up scoring 27 points, I don't know if he was actually good to go. But Jacksonville feels like they can't afford to play their backup. So that's on them. The Buccaneers and the Falcons, honestly speaking, I don't care who wins from this division. But the Buccaneers got the win, so I got the win. I'll take it. The Lions are slowly becoming fraudulent, or they are fraudulent, because the Bears came in and handled business. And the Bears are still have a shot to make the playoffs. Honestly speaking, I don't know what happened to the Lions, but they're falling. And that's not good. The Saints did their thing as the Panthers, like, everyone should have. But, man, Bryce Young, I think it's time for him to take that seat. Not because I just think it was not the right time to put him out there. Well, let me take that back. Having him get the start from the beginning was a bad idea. And it's, it's kind of amazing to say that and like this late into the season. But yeah, probably should have made sure that O-line was good to go. The Texans, I didn't know what happened here. Stroud got into concussion protocol late in the fourth or sometime in the fourth. And Zach Wilson with the Jets played like they've always been good. And I can't believe that. It shocked me to see the score as the Jets kept scoring. I mean, yeah, they started in the second half, but still. Wow. This was an overtime finish for the Ravens history. Tylan Wallace got that game-winning punt return for a touchdown. Although Ravens did come out a little rusty, having, I think, a primetime game week. What week are we in? 12? Man, it's been so long. But, they picked it up. Lamar connected with a few deep balls, had the game-winning touchdown, and defense let them get in field goal range. Almost had the game-winning pick, but the receiver broke it up right before Marlon Humphrey could bring it in. I rather we don't have these games anymore, but it builds character for a team. The most impressive game, unlike this one. I don't know what happened here. 3-0 is, oh my gosh, this was, it's like you couldn't get in the field goal range at all until like sometime later in the game. Makes no sense. 49ers did their thing against the Seahawks. Although I think the Seahawks could have had a chance if DK Metcalf didn't get ejected. The 49ers also clinched a playoff berth. And the way things are going, they may end up the first seed. The Broncos did their thing against the Chargers like I knew they would. Justin Herbert got hurt, and now he's out for the season. So, yeah, I don't expect the Chargers to be doing anything, but it depends on what team they go up against. The Bills got their win against the Chiefs, and their playoff hopes stay alive. The Chiefs got into a little crying fits because of obvious offsides on Kadarius Toney on their attempt to do a game-winning drive, or at least a game-tying drive. But, Chiefs receivers this year have been garbage. So yeah, that's a thing. Now the Chiefs have to hope for a lot of things to get the first seed. But at the very least for them, they will be, if Miami doesn't collapses, third or fourth, depending on how the rest of their season goes. But they are a game ahead of the Broncos. And the Broncos, if they can pull the division away, that'd be amazing. Force the Chiefs not only to play in a wild card round, but on the road, which Mahomes has never done. So it should be fun. I honestly fell asleep to this game, but after the scoop and score by the Eagles. But yeah, Dallas had this game from start to finish, especially with all the fumbles that the Eagles were having throughout the game. They had no offensive touchdown. So, yeah, that was a thing. Cowboys, I think, yeah, they had the division so far, but they have a harder schedule than the Eagles to close out. So, Eagles are hoping for a loss to the Bills so they can just start gloating again on social media. I'm coming back to this one. The Packers and the Giants. This Tommy DeVito guy has lit a spark in this New York Giants team. And every time he has success and brings a win to this team, I think about the start of the season where they paid Daniel Jones an unnecessary contract. And I'm pretty sure that front office is like, we paid Daniel Jones all this money for what? The Packers, all that fire they had for the past few weeks went away in this game. And that defense for the Packers, man, letting the Giants just go down the field like it was nothing. Got in the field goal range and then seconds. Then you have the Titans and the Dolphins. When I was watching this game, I didn't watch this game. I was only catching highlights from when they did a game break in the Packers-Giants game. But when they went into halftime, the Titans were up, 10-7? I'm thinking, oh, wow, the Titans are going to pull off the upset. And then the Dolphins, took the lead, got a 14-point lead with, I think, 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And the Titans just went down the field, scored a touchdown. Miami did nothing with the ball. And the Titans went down and scored another touchdown. And it gave the Ravens a little distant space between them for the first seed. And oh, the Dolphins, you're collapsing in December like usual. That's not good. So week 15 starts tonight, and we got the Chargers versus the Raiders, and I don't know who to pick. The Chargers don't have Justin Herbert. The Raiders didn't score any points. So I expect the Raiders to do something this game. The Vikings don't have Josh Dobbs. He got benched last week. I don't know who they have. They got someone new at quarterback. Justin Jefferson might play. It's a Saturday game. I got the Bengals. They just won't go down. Jake Browning, man, he keeping a minute. Steelers and Colts. These two teams have a wild card spot. After Saturday, I expect the Colts to be out of the picture because the Steelers will have figured it out. I have no faith in them. But what do you expect? They need 2 games with 4 games left to get Tomlin that above 500 history streak. I wish it was Commanders they were playing. Commanders are good at breaking streaks. The Broncos and the Lions. The Lions haven't been looking too good recently, but the Broncos have been. I'm going to get the Broncos the upset. With them winning, the Colts losing, and the Bengals winning, that's going to change the picture very much so. But the Browns should, and when it comes to the Browns and the Bears, I got the Browns. Flacco's he's playing well. I can't deny it. And he's keeping that offense going, defense off the field, so they can rest up and do their thing. Justin Fields, however, is playing far better than a lot of people expected. I knew he could do it. It's just, you just gotta play to your strengths. But the Browns should get this win and effectively knock the Bears out of contention. But they got the first round pick from the Panthers, so they'll be all right. Falcons and Panthers. Falcons, I hate saying this, should beat the Panthers. Unless the Panthers decide to play a different quarterback, who knows. The Packers should get the Buccaneers. I have no talk about this. I don't know if CJ Stroud is good to go, so I'll stick with the Titans. Derrick Henry has positive history against them. So, yeah. Last time these two played, it was the birth of the Hail Mary. Oh, my God. And now when they come back going with the Dolphins on a free fall, and Zach Wilson playing well. Honestly speaking, because Tyreek got hurt last week as well. I surprisingly might pick the upset on this one. I'm probably going to lose it because, but yeah. But I am buying the hype for the New York Giants with Tommy DeVito. I just don't trust Derek Carr with the Saints. This guy is hurt beyond hurt, and that pass rush from the Giants gets home. The Chiefs should bounce back against the Patriots. And if the Patriots pull off the upset, Chiefs fans aren't going to hear the end of it. Well, they won't stop. We won't hear the end of it. Commanders coming off their bye, but the Rams are coming off an overtime loss, and they were on fire. So, yeah. Commander season is been over, but yeah, it should be the end right there. The 49ers should beat the Cardinals, who are also coming off a bye, but I don't know. It's just hard to stop that 49ers offense. The Cowboys, even though the Bills are in desperation mode to keep their playoff hope alive, I think the Cowboys still pick this one, especially since, Josh Allen has continued his interception streak. And this is not the team you want to throw interceptions to. The Ravens finish up Sunday night against the Jags in Jacksonville. And if Trevor Lawrence, I think he should have rested last week. And I'm pretty sure he's put too much strain on his leg, even though he was moving well. People are going to say, well, he didn't play well because of his strain. Whatever. Ravens, Lamar Jackson hit another 300-yard game. Still ran for over 50 yards, 3 touchdowns. Defense didn't have any turnovers, but they made plays and it mattered. And you know I always stick with my Ravens. The Eagles are looking to bounce back. They haven't been looking too good recently. Will Geno Stone play? Who knows? I think the Seahawks will have a better shot if Geno Smith, not Stone, Smith plays. But I'll give it to the Eagles. So those are my picks. This is 4 Chiefs Patriots. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go 42. Those are my picks. I'm locked in.